step right up. Come closer, you won't believe your eyes.
Ever since I was a child, I was like a huge circus fan. I went to all the circuses when they came to my town, and I asked them for a job, and the ringmaster was taken ill, and they said to me, would you like to try the ringmaster? So I tried it, and the rest is history. I've been doing it ever since. My first line to open the show is, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and
welcome to Uncle Sam's Great American Circus 2015!
I chose to be in the circus so that I could be with my boyfriend. His family have been running the circus for 3 generations, so I decided to come here to live with him and work.
My name is Keelan and I'm the drummer. And music is a big part of the show because I think it gives a very good atmosphere having a live band. I've been working for Uncle Sam's American Circus all my life. My family own it and run it, so I was born into circus. It's the only thing I really know how to do.
Living on the road is quite difficult sometimes because of the travelling. Every week is a new place, and sometimes we can go to a ground and there's no water on the ground, or there's too much water on the ground, and living in mud. But then in the summer it's the best type of life. All day you're free, you sit in the sun and you go to the beach, we go and see really nice places.
It's hard to plan things because you never know where you're going to be, but then when you go home you kind of miss it because it's a good atmosphere, it's a good life, you're with all your friends on the show and going to new places all the time.
It's a way of life. I can't stay 1 month in the same place. When I am a long time in the same place, I feel nervous. I need to go, to move, change the view, change the people.
If I stay in a house, I don't like it. I want to move. So if I move, I'm happy.
The first time when you start, you practice 8 hours, but now it's just 2 hours, 1 hour 30 in the day, yes.
In my act is the high wire. We work 6 meters high. We work on a thin wire. We make the difficult exercise on the high. We want to transmit to the public the risks, but also more difficult is possible, no?
My performance, I come in with a big feathers on, and then I do a little dance routine and I climb up on the silks, and then I do sort of like a dance in the air, about halfway up in the tent.
My name is Siona. I do a quick change act with my husband. It's been like 10 years now. We change costume in a split of a second, and we do in 5 minutes we do all our show.
My name is Dan Lumay. I think circus gives you something different than the normal jobs, because you can see different countries, different people, different culture. It's different.
It's getting more and more hard to please the audiences because there's so many different things out there now. Like say 10 years ago, a lot of circus is now televised and they put the best acts on TV, so people expect to see that when they come to the circus as well.
I think people, when they come to the circus, they're always amazed.
I think nowadays people come to a circus and they expect a lot of traditional things like clowns and jugglers, and they are quite surprised when they come and they see like a lot more modern acts and like the stunts with the motorbikes and everything.
They like the risk factor. Maybe someone could get injured. Is today someone maybe going to happen? Or so I like that, especially with the motorbikes. You know, if there's a crash or anything, people get a bit like, but the business the next day would be better. It's weird.
When you see the smiley faces in the audience, it just makes you know that, you know, you're doing your job good, and it just makes everything worth it. Sometimes you can having a real crappy day and not everything's going right, but then you come in and the people are there and they're clapping and smiling, and it just makes everything worth it.
I always look at the people's faces as I'm playing the drums, and when I see everyone smiling, it makes my job feel better as well, and especially when people are bopping along. So no, it makes you happy, making other people happy.
When you work and you see people are enjoying it, then it gives you more, I don't know, adrenaline, like to work better or try to do the best you can.
When I'm having one of those days where I think, oh, I can't really be bothered. But then when you get in there and then you see everybody clapping for you, it makes you want to make the effort for them because they're obviously making the effort to come and see you, and it makes you feel good.